We go back to Dryden, Michigan, to summer July 22nd in 1993. That evening, I was taking my children and my neighbor to Bible school. We were a few minutes late. The parking lot was full, and we parked. It was a country road, and it's a country area. And I parked to the side of the road. Danny was in front seat, and he got out of the car and I jump out of the car, I pick him up. I do know in that moment I have a serious incident and my son is dead. All I did pick him up and run toward the church, and I said, God, help me. Don't let me see death of my child this age. Immediately, it was not even a few seconds that three ladies came behind the church. They were all registered nurses. There was a cross in the grass over there, laid down over there. Laura Calabro, the nurse, performed CPR for him.
First thing that I remember, I was looking over and seeing Sam running with Danny in his arms. I believe I remember calling out to say, Sam, just put him down. It was evident that Danny wasn't breathing. Danny had some blood on his face, and he also had some sand or dirt kind of embedded. It was surreal. And then the next thing I know, the ambulance was there to take him.
They took him to Lapeer Hospital first to stabilize him. He was bleeding internally. They took out his spleen, stabilized him, and flew him to St. Mary's of Saginaw, where we just were given 3 days. If he didn't come around in 3 days, we knew that he was gone. So the waiting part was the hardest part of all.
And somebody talking about miracle, I did saw a miracle in my life. I saw the life and the death and the life again of my son Danny. Recovery of Danny was a journey for every one of us. How are we going to get there? How are we going to get him home safe? We traveled back and forth to Colorado. After the journey in Colorado on recovery, Danny started able to use in his wheelchair, and it was time for him to come home.
My son required 24-hour nursing care, and we used 2 other agencies. A few times Danny would get disconnected, and the aides had no idea what to do. Had I not been there, he would not be with us today. Time I did 36 hours in a row. I was exhausted and couldn't take care of my other 3 children.
I was tired just to see my wife always doing all the work and staying late, not to leave the home, not to add anything, just to be around the Danny and support the nurses. But the quality was not there, and the care we need was not there. I determined in that moment that I will start a home care agency to take care of Danny.
My husband came up with the idea of starting our own home care agency. And I said to him, well, what do we know about home care? We're not nurses. And he said, where there's a will, there's a way, and we'll make it happen. So he called the nurse that saved Danny's life. Her name was Laura Calabro. And then when he talked to her, she was interested. And he just had to ask me one time, what would you like the agency to be called? I did not pause. I did not hesitate. And I said, Guardian Angel.
That moment changed our life. We took over Danny's care August 1st, 1994. And the story from there, the journey of Guardian Angel began.
Hi, my name is Judy Bernard, and I'm a nurse, and I've worked with Guardian Angel for over 10 years.
You're gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. We're here. We're gonna take care of you. Hey, what if it was your brother or your son? What if it was your mother or your daughter? How would you want them to be taken care of? remember the patient is first, number one. Number one.
No one knows. No one has that ability to know what God's plan is and to see what Sam's vision has created. It truly does amaze me.
I've had a great experience with Guardian Angel. Keep getting bigger and better. I think it should be, as big as it can be, because you guys really provide a good service.
You have to want to take care of people. Healthcare has to be in your blood.
We enjoy what we do. We love what we do. And nothing else in the world better than take care of people who need us. We are here for those who need us. Welcome to Guardian Angel Home. It's your home. Thank you.